Hello and welcome. I'm coming live to you from my garage because in our house, the room that I have as an office is located right next to the bedroom where my wife and I and our two kids, 2 years old and 9 weeks old, where they both sleep. And they're all asleep right now. And so I dragged my desk and my computer and everything out here into the garage. And I'm making this training in my garage because I want to provide this training to the world. And Go is a fantastic language. It's the best language I've ever worked with in my life. And I've been programming. I started programming in like 1982 in like BASIC, totally dumb, stupid language. And there's been a lot of other languages that have come and gone, but this language is fantastic. So whether you are a complete beginner or you have a ton of experience with programming, this course is going to be fantastic. It's really going to be helpful. Go is a new language and there aren't a lot of great training resources out there. I'm making this training so that other people can have access to learning the language in a very easy way, and also so they don't have to go through all the rigmarole that I went through in trying to figure out this language. I kid you not. I've looked at like every book that's out there on the Go language. I've looked at every other training that's out there. And I've even looked at books that have been translated from Chinese, written in Chinese and translated into English. And so I've spent a lot of time. I'm 9 months new to this language. I've spent 9 months with this language. I started learning it about a year ago. And I've got a lot of this language figured out. I'm going to be able to convey that to you in a really easy way. I teach web programming using this language at California State University, Fresno. And I also teach advanced web programming out there using this language. And then I also teach this language now at Fresno City College for their web programming class. And so all that experience, teaching it in the classroom, and then taking the time to really just pour myself into this language and learn it. A lot of really fantastic things about this language. If you're curious about learning Go, it's a great choice. Bill Gates has a quote which has really been resonating with me recently for whatever reason. He said, if you want to be successful in life, you have to get in front of what is coming and let it hit you. And I firmly believe that that Go is a language which is going to grow in popularity and become a dominant force in the programming environment. You know, it's written by geniuses. Ken Thompson, Rob Pike, Robert Gressimer. These are some of the same guys who helped create the C programming language, Unix, UTF-8, right? So some of the most significant events or significant languages in computer science were created by the same guys who created this language. And this language was also created by Google, right? And it's also open source. So we're going to cover why this language is so fantastic in the first video, like why choose Go. And a lot of large companies are adopting it. So there's a lot of really fantastic reasons for learning this language. I've spent a lot of time trying to understand this language and learning it myself. That's all I've done for the last 9 months professionally. I've been teaching it, for 3 semesters now at the university and college level. So I'm really excited you're here. And whether you're a beginner or an experienced programmer, you will get some fantastic things out of this class. If you're looking to learn the Go programming language, I really believe that you're at a great place to learn it, that I'll be able to share some really fantastic things with you about it. And if you are an experienced programmer, some of the stuff I'll cover in the first series of videos, you could just jump all over that. Like I'm going to talk about how computers work and how coding schemes work and all that stuff. How to convert things to binary or hexadecimal and what numeral systems are and how to do basic stuff at the terminal. So that's going to be like the first 8 or 10 videos. But you can just sort of like fast forward through those if you're an experienced programmer. And if you're a beginner, I'm going to help you learn all this stuff from the ground up. So by the time you're done with this course, you're going to have great skills when it comes to programming. And you're going to have those skills in a language which is one of the best, in my opinion, the best language ever written. And it's a language which is exponentially growing in popularity, and a lot of really huge, significant players have already adopted this language and are using it. So we'll see that in the first video, why choose Go, the next video coming up, whatever. This is the promo video, right? So those are all the reasons I have for, what this course is about. And you'll notice I'm recording this in my garage. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning. I did, because everybody's asleep inside. And look at that nice car back there. I feel like I should be one of those guys who's like, buy my secret success video. But in many ways, this is a secret to success. If you learn how to program, you are going to become a member of a really exclusive club. You're going to have a skill which, some people equate to being like a superhero. You're going to have a superpower. You're going to know how to make these amazing machines bend to your will, do things that you want them to do. And that's a highly demanded skill. And you will be able to get a really great job if you're a brand new programmer. This is the sales pitch. But if you're already experienced, you already know that. And not only that, programming is really cool. It's totally fun. So once you learn how to program, you're able to create things. And in some ways, it's even an artistic endeavor, right? You get to create, and that is the essence of art. You get to make something. And so a lot of really great things about programming. This is a really great language. It's a really great choice. And I'm glad you're here. I look forward to sharing with you why I think this language is so great and teaching you how to use it.